Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
Welcome, geeks, gamers, nerds, and players, to my channel where I bring the entertainment every day on YouTube, where we can all join. I don't care what you identify as, geek, gamer, nerd, player. You're all welcome here every day of the week. So what do we have now? A Mad Matt has gone full madman in his car delivering nuggets, delivering pizza. Hell yeah, this is a car video I want to see a YouTuber hitting the streets, bringing home the bacon, delivering bacon, and getting mad as all hell. A Mad Matt reaction. Matt, I think you're back, bro. I think you're back, and you need to get mad in the car and show us what you're serving. Show us what are you serving it up in this video? Let's see. All right, let's get this reaction started. The Snyder cut is grade A, dog. Oh, hell no, Matt. Say it ain't so, bro. What's this about? We got to find out now. All right.
How you guys doing? Long time no car vlog.
I'm doing fine
right now, and I'm tweeted at a lot today about this whole new development, movement on the Snyder cut.
Okay.
What's going on with it? What's happening? Where do we stand?
I know where I stand.
Well, apparently it's kind of like this from what I can gather.
All right.
A few months ago, Q1 2020, Snyder actually screened a cut of Justice League for Warner Brothers executives. Now, this is where the story gets
wait a second.
Murky,
how do you screen?
I honestly can't.
How do you screen something that doesn't exist? How do you screen something that doesn't exist? They didn't just hand them a Blu-ray and put it in the player. How do you screen something that doesn't exist? All you deniers are full of dog. Okay? All right, let's see what else Matt's got to say.
Tell you what to believe. Multiple people are saying multiple things, and at this point, I don't know, and I don't want to sit there and look, there's people out there that I wouldn't mind kind of sticking a bit of a fork in and going, hey, you're done talking about
I know those people.
You
I know
a-hole D-bag. But at the same time, I'm also, I can't say that. I don't think the journalistic integrity part of my brain would allow me to do that. So I have to play
I will say it because the fact that it was a screening took place, that you're getting it on both sides of the argument, it does mean they're full of dog themselves. That whole corner of BS. Okay, let's see what else he's got to say.
Advocate, you guys are gonna have to bear with me on this one. So essentially, it's like this from what I can gather. There was the screening. Some Warner Brother executives called it absolute dog crap, and it would never, ever, 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 ever see the light of day. And that is something that does kind of feel in line with the brass at Warner Brothers. It does. Those people have been actively campaigning.
That also could be it could also be a negotiation tactic to just say it's not worth it to try, because there's been on numerous reports on both sides that Zack wants a little bit of money to put the polish on it, 20 million. So it doesn't hurt them at all to say it, even if it's not true. Hey, you want to know the reality, how harsh Hollywood is? They'll say whatever they want to get what they want. So that doesn't necessarily mean it's true. Well, let's see what else he has to say.
Against Snyder for a very long time. They have been doing everything they can to push him out because the leadership at DC Films is terrible. Under Kevin Tujihara, they screwed Zack Snyder multiple times. This is known. This is absolutely fact. This is truth. So it does feel like whatever remnants left over from his reign might be anti-Zack Snyder. But the new people, man, they're getting ready to launch a pretty big streaming service here in a couple of weeks, and they don't have a lick of anything decent coming out when it launches, maybe outside of Looney Tunes or something. But really, there's not a lot going on with HBO Max right now, and they need a big win. They need a big, bold, this
Yeah,
is coming
don't-
to HBO Max headline that
Yes.
people are going
Yes.
to lose their crap
Yes,
over, right?
Matt.
That you're going to find a whole bunch of
We
fanboy
need it.
panties drenched with this kind of news. And that could be the Snyder Cut. We've been saying that for a long time, that it would be the best course of action for
now,
them
if it actually
to release the
happens,
Snyder Cut on HBO Max. Now,
when I get
when
to
it
see it, it
comes
might
to
happen.
that
It might
story of the
happen.
meeting and everything else, there are some people there, like Peter Scarretta, that I haven't seen say the whole story, but is alluded to on Twitter that there's more to the story, more in line with what Andy Signor is saying about them saying that the pilot, that the cut was dog crap. That is what Peter Scarretta is kind of hinting at, although not coming outright and saying anything. But after his whole attack on Joker last year, I take everything that dude says with an absolute suppository-sized grain of salt, and we're talking full on.
Well, here's the issue. A lot of these on the opposite side of the anti-shill movement and all those channels that blew up because of it. They do just as much BS. Well, not as much. No, I'll correct that. They do not make 100 videos on the same topic. They do one, and they take what they want out of an interview or take that little piece, and they create just as much hell in the fan. No, not as much. I got to keep correct. They do not create as much hell as the below average Geeks Plus Lamers. They do not create that much hell, but they're just as unreliable in sources on here, sources on this side. You have to go in the middle. You can't believe anyone. This is what I've been saying all. Oh, I have sources. I got a sub count. I don't give a shit. Everyone's full of crap. Most are full of crap. And a source that you have is most likely, if there is one, which there can be, is done through intentional leaks and marketing, free marketing. So you get that spin of theirs, and then you get the Access Media spin right on top of that. And I know a few personally that are looking for that access because that's going to legitimize their content or give them an in, and it's not worth it. Don't kiss that ass. Don't, especially when it fills the whole corner. Just to get this, when it's not going to give you legitimize your content. It's not worth it, and you can examine everything without it. Do like me, go full madman. You don't have to kiss anyone's butt. Just do your own thing. That's what I'm doing here. That's what I've always done, and that's what I will continue to do.
Jumbo burrito at Taco Bell suppository size.
Oh, gross.
That's how big I take that, because he is anti-DC in my opinion. He has been for quite some time, and quite frankly,
that was uncalled for.
I don't put a lot of stock.
No, I don't want
it.
Whoa, wait, Matt, that was too graphic.
Even though he did break a couple scoops for, Mandalorian and whatnot, but I honestly don't think that it was him. I think he just took credit. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, that happens a lot. That happens a lot.
They're saying that. Now, another guy is saying that it's exactly the opposite of that, where the people who hated the Snyder Cut, they're no longer at Warner Brothers in any position of power, and they're bitter and they're spreading anti-Snyder propaganda, but that the AT&T executives liked the movie and have secured its funding. Now, that to me feels like a damn pipe dream, if I'm being honest with you. That to me feels one of those elements where you're like, man, I want this to be real. Like, I want this to be true. I want this to be the reality that we find ourselves in. I would love for it, but it's been so long. I'm not ready to go and wait, ring the bell and wave the flag and toot the horn and say, we've won. We've won.
That day will come, Matt. Don't worry. I'll be there. Right? I will be there for that day.
Can't do that just yet. Let me get a sip of my drink here.
Whoa.
All right. And that's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of where I'm at on the whole subject. I don't know what's going on, but there's movement, as there's always movement. And people like to sit there and say, because keep in mind, go back to 2017 when talks of this first started percolating. And there's all
what was that?
The Snyder Cut doesn't exist. The Snyder Cut doesn't exist. It doesn't exist at all, period. You're all just a bunch of loser fanboys if you think it exists. Because remember, they said that for a long time.
This is where, hey,
it exists, but it's
this is where I've had my problem. Closing off walls, not listen. So close-minded against Snyder Cut fans. It's absolutely disgusting, and there will be more on that in another video. Stay tuned. I have spoken with a lot of pro Snyder Cut fans here on YouTube. I plan to more, and yes, it does exist, and I'm sick of being treated a certain way, even when I try to reach out to collab with people that are on the other side of the argument. But more on that later.
In a usable edit. They kept, and then they kind of shifted the narrative, and now apparently it exists and it's been screened for Warner Brothers. So it's like, you know,
moving the goalposts.
Like
Jeremy, mowing the
goalposts. The media narrative of the last couple of years has shifted so terribly,
yes,
or so fundamentally one direction that they are just absolutely like they don't know what to do. So they're playing both sides. It feels like. I feel like some people are playing both sides, and some people are financially incentivized to attack it. Andy Signor. 100% financially.
Wait, was that? Wait.
Doing his nonsense. Financially incentivized to attack it. Andy Signor. Financially incentivized to attack it. Andy Signor.
Okay, that's my source.
100% financially incentivized. Blandy Andy doing his nonsense as usual. But hey, here's the thing: is a lot of other people have been covering this for years, and they are way more trustworthy than good old Blandy Andy. So you know what? I'm going to take their word for it, at least more than his at this point in time. But because Scaretta has said something, maybe there's a bit more weight to it. I just want to be, I'll be fair on that front. While I may not like the news, I'll be willing to at least grant it some semblance of possible reality, because it does come in from a person who, ideologically speaking, would be absolutely against Andy Signor 100%. So that's something you got to look at there too. But in the meantime, I don't know where any of this goes.
It's going towards the release of the Snyder Cut.
I want to hear your thoughts on this.
I will. I'm sharing them right now, right in real time.
Is going on in the world of the Snyder Cut? Is it coming?
Yes.
Is Warner Brothers involved? Is AT&T looking at this now, going like, "Hey, it's a cash cow. We can milk this mofo."
Yes.
Because we need it. Because we're
just for financial reasons.
My honest opinion, the pandemic and the lack of original content, really a lot of good original content for HBO Max at its launch, is one of the things that's heavily fueling this.
Yes.
If these sequences of events didn't happen, I don't think we'd be anywhere near this level in the conversation. But obviously, Zack is good at playing the game. He knows how to wait. He knows how to bide his time. He's been doing that. He's been building a massive Snyder army on the internet of fans who are dedicated to seeing his vision come to light. And I think now it's it's moving. And like I keep saying to people, there's so much smoke. There's so much smoke. There's got to be some damn fire. If there's no damn fire,
you're right.
Then
that's
we're all high on some crap supply. I'll tell you that. But no, too much smoke for there to be no fire. 100%.
Right.
Let me know your thoughts, your opinions down below in the comment section. I want to hear them. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, hit up on Patreon, all that jazz. I'll talk to you all later. Have yourself a great day. Peace the hell out.
All right, Matt. That was a great video. Give it a hand to Matt. Go give him a comment, give him a like. Great reporting there. Working hard for his family. Great job. I think you should do some more car videos. So the Dr. Doom diagnoses his video, his hot take. Yes, I think that's a smart take. There has to be a fire with all this smoke around. You cannot hear all these first-hand accounts from actors, the director himself, and disregard a director. That is the absolute stupidest bull BS I've heard on YouTube, and it's all coming from the clown corner that fill that corner. And if you want to go to that corner and kiss that ass, I know a friend that will help you. So I'll see you later. Bye.